Welcome back to Love and Magic Spellfyre. It's time to get into the Leona quests. How exciting! Easiest 25 gems I've ever had to spend. And it's a slow school day. You're in the lounge with the other first years, all quietly doing your homework. Okay. They're comfortable spending time with me, which is good. Oh, I forgot to change my outfit. Oh no. Is this fixable where we are? It's not. Okay, whatever. We're stuck with our outfit. This is the emotion we chose, so we're gonna have to bear the consequences of wearing our orange outfit. You glance around the room. Niel nods off over her notes. Kato flits back and forth between three open books. What? Overachiever much? Iridessa writes in a journal, her penmanship impeccable. But it's the new girl, Leona, who catches your eye. She doesn't catch my eye. I've had my eyes glued to her since I met her. Slumped on a couch, she can't sit still. She fidgets, she stretches, she shifts back and forth until finally she slams her book and stands up. Let's go on an adventure. Let's do it. Okay, technically, shut up, Kato. This isn't your story quest. You're taking away valuable screen time from Leona. She's only been here a day, but she's already fit right in. Come on, it's a beautiful day and we're sitting here cooped up with these books. We should do something. Let's head over to my bedroom then, I guess, if you want. If you want to do something. I think the story preview said we're going rock climbing or something. You mean like all make out, arm wrestle, practice our spells. Arm wrestle? You seem like a physically active person as opposed to a mana related person. I like the direction, but you're thinking too small. I want to do something big, something that gets your blood pumping. I'm just saying, you know where my bedroom is. We can get the blood pumping. You know what I'm saying? I've got it. You know those big cliffs over by the lake? Let's jump off of them. That's a good way to get your name added to the entry archway. That'd be good. I've jumped off higher. Besides, I heard two upperclassmen talking, and they did it and survived. They also can control magic. They can control Icarus. They can slow their fall. I can barely slow a coin down. How am I gonna slow myself? Hold on. Whoa. Okay, Kato, shut up. Look! Fella, guys, it's a sign. It's fate. I did not notice this until now. She's in my emotion. She has my house. I mean, we're in the same house, obviously, Onyx house, but we're in the same, we have the same affinity. We're both curiosity. I knew we were bound to be together. I knew it. It's destiny. It's fate. There's no two ways about it. This is just how it is. I'm sorry, Niel. I'm sorry, everyone else who may be interested in me. Leona's my girl. That's it. I'm even wearing the outfit. Actually, let's do it. Didn't even have to read the other options. Come on. Also, I was just hoping it would be the two of us. The rest of you can stay here and study. Life is dangerous. I'm dying to see what it's like. I'm dying to see what dying is like. Again, you shouldn't be surprised. We're both very curious people. Despite her goading, she seems pretty surprised that you agreed. I could use some living. I spent my whole life cooped up in a manor, watched over by armed guards. Let's go. Is it just the two of us? It's a bit of a hike to the top of the cliffs, but Leona navigates it with expert skill. I feel like I'm overdressed for the occasion. I grew up on the road, traveling the continent with my father. Sometimes we'd go days between inns and have to camp. He taught me to hunt, forage, navigate, everything I need to survive. Sounds like you two are very close. When my mother died in childbirth, a lot of people expected him to give me up to the state. He took me with him on all of his assignments. As a bounty hunter, that's kinda... Do you have unresolved trauma that you need to get off your chest? That seems like it wouldn't have been the best childhood. Sounds like what a father should do. No, I just said it's not what a father should do. If I were a bounty hunter, I'm not bringing my child anywhere near my hunts. Come on. What are you talking about? Leona looks out at the horizon, a far-off look in her eye. Is your father dead or what? Now, are we going to stand around chatting all day? Before you can respond, Leona pulls her shirt off. Yes, let's freaking go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Let's do it. Your breath catches at the sight of her. For once, accurate. I think for the first time, the narration has gotten this right. She looks like she could absolutely destroy you and you'd beg for more. Hold on. No. That's not the type of relationship I'm looking for. I just need to take off my clothes now. Thank you. Because I can't believe I decided to wear this outfit, honestly. Can I upgrade my underpants, by the way? Can we hold hands and jump down together? No, don't leap without me. Boo. 30 feet. That doesn't seem safe. I don't know how I would land that. Come on, Pi, you're up. Yep, let's do it. With my glasses on? Come on. You take a deep breath, then rush to the end of the cliff and... Cannonball, that's gonna hurt. I think dive is the way to go. I don't want style points. I dot. But this is me overthinking it. I want to show Leona that I'm a fun guy. And a fun guy would cannonball. But realistically, if we're 30 feet up, the cannonball will shatter my bones. Would it? I don't have a sense of 6, 12. I think we'd be okay with cannonballing, but it might hurt a bit. I think we dive. Let's just keep it safe, okay? You fold your hands together and dive down like a perfect dart. I would have loved to do a few flips in the air. That would have been cool. Then you hit the water with perfect grace and you start pushing back toward the surface. That was good. And I've kept my glasses on. Nice. Exhilarating. I feel happy? Joyful, alive. I feel so alive. Hold on. Okay, let's reserve judgment till after the ad. You're absolutely yanking my chain right now. You have got to be kidding me. There's no way that's true. Absolutely not. That is not what just happened. 25 gems for that? And then now to continue? 30? Are you kidding me? 55 gems for what will amount to like 20 minutes at most? Are you out of your goddamn mind? What the hell? So essentially, I looked into it. 55 gems equates to about $5 US. So for that scene we just saw, plus this scene, this next scene, you're asking to pay the equivalent of $5? Are you $5 for 20 minutes? You are not making me happy with this. That's crazy. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. And it's not like Choices where you get to watch like, what is it, 5 or 10 ads a day to get diamonds. You can just do it 3 times a day, every 8 hours, basically. That's ridiculous. I cannot believe that. In protest, I'm changing out of my outfit. And I'm not even going back to my pre-order outfit, this one. I'm just going back to like plain old this outfit. And despite all my protests, We're forging ahead anyway. 55 gems. Wow. Okay, we're timing it. I'm literally getting a timer. And I'm starting it. And we're gonna do this. Okay? Let's stopwatch. Start. You're making your way through the quad when you hear footsteps rushing after you. Are you gonna hug me from behind, Leona? She's vibrating, okay. I just heard the most amazing rumor and I want to go check it out. Let's go. A mysterious rumor? We're going to the lake. Are we going skinny dipping? Okay, listen, if you're gonna show me her skinny dipping, I guess it's worth the gems. Lakeshore. Alright. Do we not have classes to get to, or? You arrive at the edge of the lake, and before you can blink, Leona is once again in her underwear. Trying to get me undressed? You flirt. Right now we're swimming to the far side of the lake by the rock wall that marks the edge of the campus. A secret cove. This third year Onder told me there's a hidden passage through the wall. Why would he tell you this? Who are you talking to behind my back? We're not even dating and I'm already being possessive. And what are the odds we end up eaten by a sea monster? Yeah, okay. With that, Leona dives into the water, making toward the wall. But right now you don't care about trouble. Laughing, you strip down and dive after her, paddling across the lake. There's a gap in the stones underwater. If we swim through that, we're good. This is how you get trapped in a cave and how you need to be rescued by scuba divers. This is not a good idea. How long is this tunnel anyways? Okay, I don't get claustrophobic, so you'll have to save me. Look, I'm a great swimmer, just follow me. I'll hang out by the exit, and if you need help, grab my hand. Will do. Leona takes a deep breath and dives down under the water. You only have one life. We're basically saying YOLO, so that's your episode title. YOLO. You feel around until you find a dark, narrow gap between the stones, just barely wider than you. Oh no. In the murky water, you can't tell how far it goes. Swimming with glasses. Hell yeah. Kicking hard, you swim through the tunnel, grasping along the walls. You swim further and further. Your lungs start to ache and your eyes burn as you strain to see light up ahead. If we can pause or temporarily slow down time around coins, could we slow down time around water? And would that stop the water molecules from being what? I don't think that's how time control works. But surely there's a way to get a pocket of air for ourselves, right? And then you see a faint light up ahead. Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're dead. Game over. Thanks for your 55 gems, sucker. Now get the bad ending. Take her hand. No. Yes. In a flirtatious way, not in a desperate way. There isn't a trace of fear or hesitation on her face as she guides you out of the tunnel. See, I'm wondering if I didn't choose that, would she be impressed that I'm independent? Or is she impressed that I'm holding her hand? Wow, this is a cool beach. Why is it on purple fire? What is that all about? You burst above the water, gasping for air. Wasn't there's like a barrier surrounding the campus, no? And isn't it like if you leave the campus, then the bracelet I was wearing would self-destruct and kill me? Is that not a thing? You follow Leona to the shore, stumbling up the sand until you rest side by side against a sun-weathered log. The water pulses a dazzling array of colors and the sand sparkles gold and silver. This is nice. Why are you trailing off? Are we gonna get attacked? Her gaze catches on something at the far end of the cove. Deep paw prints that lead toward a small cave. A mountain lion? Too big, too deep to be a bear and too big to be a wildcat. So bigger than a wildcat. A griffin, okay. Oh yeah, that's what was in the cover art. Okay. Well, you spoiled the surprise. I would have been like, oh my god, there are griffins in this game, but I saw it in the cover art. I always wanted to see one. Curiosity killed the cat, you know? Griffins are nomadic creatures. They only return to their roost just before sundown. We can wait. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just hang out on the beach all day. I've been obsessed since I saw the Republic Rider Corps training at Fort Huron. I had this fantasy that I'd stumble upon a wild griffin and it would take one look in my eyes and bond with me. Okay, well, I've had other fantasies. Also about looking something in the eye and it bonding with me. Maybe that something is not a griffin. But it's you. Leona Goldenspire, Griffin Girl. Who would have known? Oh my gosh, is Leona this world's equivalent of a horse girl? Thanks for coming with me, Pi. I really didn't do anything at all, but okay. Thanks. Thanks for thanking me. Don't say this is the end of the scene. Don't do it. But as you go, you catch Leona looking over her shoulder at the griffin roost with longing. Determination. Let's turn back. Let's go. No, you cannot do this to me. You are. Stop the timer. 7 minutes and 4 seconds. And that's with my talking. 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Just let that sink in. It just progressively gets more and more expensive. So there is... You can exchange coins for gems, but I don't... Again, this is over 2 weeks of playing. Almost... daily, and with the pre-order bonus, and somehow I still don't have enough coins to get 12 gems. And again, 12 gems doesn't even cover half of this. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. I just paid 30 gems for the second scene to get 7 minutes of content. I didn't time the first one, but I'm assuming it's similar. So essentially, for roughly 21 minutes of content, it's going to set you back first, what was it, 25, then 30, then 35. Quick maths suggests that's 90 gems, which is essentially almost everything I've stocked up over 2 weeks to get 21 minutes worth. And again, that's with my yapping and with observing and pausing. If you're just playing this in your own time, like I do with some Choices books, for example, I'm not narrating everything. I'm just tapping through the text. You're getting essentially, if you're playing this at a normal rate without commentary, each scene is like 5 minutes or less. So you're paying 90 gems for what will be, at best, 15 minutes. You know, I'm really undermining myself by complaining about it between scenes and just pressing this button and continuing anyway, but that's crazy. Come on. What the heck? You're in your room one afternoon when Kato knocks on your door. I'm pretty sure I didn't pay for you, Kato. I paid for Leona, so what are you doing here? I saw Leona in the kitchen earlier packing up a bunch of raw meat. You're gonna feed the griffin. Why? They're wild animals. They can hunt for themselves. Bring a meat man to life. Okay. Let's follow her. You want to come with me? No, I'm not going to let you third wheel. I think taming a griffin, which is pretty neat. I'm gonna help her, not stop her. No, don't stop her, help her. You rush to the lakeshore and swim toward the cove as quickly as possible. Silently join her, give her a jump scare, why not? Also, why are you in your clothes? So you swam over here in your clothes as well? You're making me pay 35 gems and you're not even showing me the bikini? Come on, what the heck? What do you think you're doing? Why am I being so judgmental? Yeah, why am I confronting her? Oh, because I'm protecting her, is that it? Griffins only roost in one place for a year, then they move on, and we don't know how long they've been here. A griffin would be really helpful in our class trial and combat and all that, so... I don't know. I'm not going to say this is worth 35... Actually, I'm not going to say this is worth 90 gems and counting, but, you know, maybe. These griffins, they're wild. They're free. You see new side of her. No! I did not pay 35 gems for you to miss an A. You see a new side of her, not you see new side of her. I want a refund right now. You guys are crazy, honestly. This isn't just her thrill-seeking spirit. This is something deeper. This matters to her. You don't have to do it alone. Well, this is an important moment for you, so I'm sorry for intruding, but also I like to spend time with you, so bring me with you. I'm not scared. I'm in love, and love overcomes all fear. Pie, and then the griffin comes in right before you're about to kiss me. Oh well. A dark shape swoops in front of the sun as the sand shudders with the pounding of massive wings. Is it gonna be a baby griffin? Oh, it's 3D too. Look at that. They got the CGI in here. It's not just an illustration. They actually got I was gonna say a real griffin. Oh my gosh, how'd they do that? It moves with incredible grace, its powerful muscles sheathed in sleek fur and talons like daggers digging deep in the sand. It's definitely seen us or heard us. Scream. Why are you so detailed, by the way? The griffin approaches the stakes Leona left and nudges at them with its beak. Then swivels towards you with furious roar. I can't get over why you're... I don't know what the official term for it is, but why you're CG generated. Actually, CG, the G stands for generated. So why you're CG and why we're just illustrations. I guess we are kind of 3D as well. I never noticed that. Like, we do have enough shade. I guess we're not super 2D. I don't know. But the griffin looks really different. Obviously, because it's a griffin and not a human, you idiot. With thunderous footsteps, a griffin charges across the beach right at you. Drop to the ground, make yourself big. None of these options. We can't outrun it, so that's for sure. Drop to the ground, we surrender immediately. I did say we could be submissive when the time calls for it. But I also said we could be aggressive. This is... I don't know if this will work. What's the thing with bears? If it's like if it's a black bear, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, say goodnight because you're dead. So this is a brown griffin. So we should have laid down, actually, I think was a better option. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if they follow the rules of bears. Yeah, Pie, no, it's not a bear. I don't know. Oh, that was stupid. We should have studied. We should have... Okay. So was laying down the correct option? With Leona between its talons, it kneels down, sniffing at her with its razor-sharp beak. Okay, why didn't it do it to me? Are you... Is this guy... Is this Griffin sexist? You only let women pet you? I'm gonna sue you for discrimination. How dare you? I'm the same affinity as Leona. I'm also of the curious affinity. So why wouldn't it slow down around me? That's so unfair. It snaps up the stakes and swoops back into the sky. I should have laid down. If it's brown, lay down. Oh, you idiot. I've ruined it. I could have been pet by the griffin too. Or I could have pet the griffin, I guess. She looks thrilled. Yeah, she does. That was incredible, you Griffin Whisperer. Oh, I'm so jealous right now. You can't even imagine. A laugh of boundless joy. It was perfect. My whole life I've been on the move. I always lived in the moment and never thought about the future. Because who knew where I'd be when it came? Hell yeah! One day I'll see that griffin again. Okay, foreshadowing. It's obviously going to be plot relevant. She's never looked more radiant as she steps towards you. Thank you for sharing this with me. Well, sorry actually for getting in your way. If anything, you probably would have enjoyed this more if it were just you. But you're welcome. Kiss her? Just like that? That can't be a bad option, surely. It's a bit sudden, Pie. I wouldn't... Well, Pie probably has more game than Pine Fiber does, so... Very risky. Then her arms slide around your waist. Hell yeah, okay. I don't know what this game is teaching me, but if that's how to interact with mysterious woman who just tamed or temporarily tamed a griffin, lesson learned, okay? Whenever I'm in this sort of situation, this is what I'm gonna do. She kisses you deeply, hungrily, her tongue chasing yours. Okay. It seems so... That just seems way too abrupt, I feel like. Also, sorry, Niel. Not to think about you at this moment, but sorry. Took you long enough. We've known each other a week. What are you talking about took you long enough? Actually, it's not even... Has it been a week? It just says 1 day. This literally could be like the 4th day of knowing each other. Because the first time we went cliff diving, that was like your 2nd day on campus. And then it didn't specify the time gap, I don't think. It just said 1 day. So in theory, it could be a week or a couple weeks, but most likely it's another 2 or 3 days. At most, I'm guessing we've known each other like 1 week, so. She kisses along your jaw and then your neck, biting just a little. She moans as your fingers graze her thigh. The things I'm gonna do to you, holy. Uh-oh. Was that the griffin? And it's just Niel staring down at us. Wild hearts, you kissed Leona after seeing a wild griffin. Okay, well that's the end of that. I'm guessing, unless it's suddenly like 40 gems to see the bedroom scene. Okay, and that, well, I did stop the timer a bit late, but that was around 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So longer at least, but 35 gems for that. It was a good scene. I just don't know the the pricing for this. Okay, we've maxed out Leona. That's all that matters. This story quest is calling for a level 4 plus Talon. Guess what? We don't even have enough gems to do this. And doing this will just raise him to level 3. Then we'd probably have to spend 30 gems in addition to this to get to level 4. So we need 55 gems, and by my estimate, we're 32 gems off. And so if we look at the store real quick, essentially that would be like $3 US. Except the smallest denomination is 60 gems, which costs about $5 US. So $5 to get Talon in this story quest. I mean, we're not doing it this episode anyway, so please tune in to next episode to find out if we do get Talon up to level 4. I'm honestly just going to spoil it for you and say no, and we're going to go this one alone. That's just how it is. If I could select Leona, or if I could select Niel, I would. They're both level 4 plus. Niel at 5, Leona at 4. But alas, that's it. And good luck with these 4 characters. I'm not getting anywhere with them. It's a good thing I waited, because I was tempted to do Kato's quest, and I still like to do it. In fact, I'd like to do all of them, obviously. But I don't have enough gems to literally do anything else. So that's that for now. I still don't understand. I think they were getting us used to it, but I'm still trying to figure out what coins are used for, because they were used for Niel's story quest, and that's it. Is the only purpose of the coin just to do the diamond exchange? Is that it? Or do coins show up in any other place? I'm very curious about this. I don't have answers for you. That was Leona's ally quest, and it was a lot of fun. It was very expensive. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time as we return to the main story.